Hi everyone, Yaku from How We Made It in Africa here. I recently sat down with Diana Orembe, who is the co-founder of NovFeed, which is a Tanzania-based fish feed and organic fertilizer company. You can find the link to our full interview right below this video. In a moment, I'm going to play you a clip where Diana shares one of her core entrepreneurship lessons, which is realizing that all businesses are hard. It's exactly this insight that helps her push through the tough times in her own business journey. But before we get to that, just a quick reminder of our new book, How We Made It in Africa too, which is out now. The book features 15 incredible stories of entrepreneurs turning opportunity into profit across the continent, and you can grab the ebook or the paperback using the link below this video. All right, let's dive into the clip with Diana. What are some of the key entrepreneurship lessons that you've learned over the years?
I was just reminding myself this morning that all businesses are hard. Like, all businesses are very difficult. If you talk to a woman selling vegetables on the market, she will tell you how hard it is to run her business. If you talk to a person running a conglomerate, he will just say the same how difficult it is to run that very huge big business. If you talk to a medium scale business person who is even running just a store, they will tell you the same how it's difficult. So what I was just reminding myself this morning is that all businesses are difficult. All you want to do is to love what you're doing and enjoy what you're doing, and just tell yourself that this is the hardness, this is the hard that you choose. Like, just stick with it. Like, there is no any business that you go into and you will say, now this is an easier business to do. It's always require you to look for customers. It's always require to talk to customers to find out a way to retain customers. It will always force you to look for the market. Like, just continue doing what you're doing. So that's one of the things that I was reminding myself, and I normally remind myself that what I'm doing is already a good thing. And as much as I enjoy doing it, I shouldn't give up by any chance. I'm not supposed to even say, no, now I cannot do it anymore. I have to continue pushing wherever I can with all the resources and the energy I can. They say until my last breath. Yeah.
Okay, so you just said that all businesses are hard. What are some of the hardest or toughest parts of your job at the moment?
Uh, right now, okay, so most recently we were doing the recruitment. Finding the right talent is very hard. Acquiring them, managing them, and beyond that, now you go to another very, very difficult part of acquiring the customers. It just sounds easier when you're talking and you can say, I'll go talk to distributors, have them do this, do that. But when you go into practically, especially when you have a very, very bigger projection, that this is what I'm aiming to sell for this month. Now you have to make sure you are acquiring this number of customers with this averagely with this capacity. That's why it's difficult. For example, this is yesterday I was just talking to one of my colleagues at work. We had another cost that we didn't know we will need it during the installation of the machineries, and it was costing us more than 5 million Tanzania shillings. And then I said, like, I didn't know if we might have this cost. I thought we are done with this part. And it just said, like, we are first-time investors, so let's expect much. We will even, we should expect more than this. If I thought that was the end, like, I should expect more than this. So him telling me we are first-time investors, it was just a reminder that now that I'm done with the part of having a nice factory, having the machinery, now come the other part that will make the business run. Finding the customers and making sure that I sell. That's the hardest part. I've never been able to produce 20, 30 tons, 40 tons of feed per day. Now that God has blessed me, I have that capacity. Now, where am I going to look for a customer who can access that per day? How am I going to convince them? How am I going to talk to them? I had a request for I had a request from few other customers before. Are they still there? Am I going to find them already using another product? How am I going to convince them that, hey, now I can supply you, now I can give you that huge amount that you have always wanted? So all these things have been running into my mind for these past few days. And I've been brainstorming a lot. How am I going to do it? How am I going to work with my team to make sure that my teams on the ground, the sales and the marketing team, we are well aligned on, especially on the target that we want, and we are all willing to go for it and just push and make sure that we are achieving our targets. So that's why I'm saying, Jaco, the path that I'm now going into, that's the most difficult, because if that part can't work, my business will die. So this other part of being able to produce just one thing, but this main part, which is the heart of the business, sales, can talk all these stuffs, but at the end of the day, you have to sell. That's the most difficult part. Yeah.
Yeah, it's never ending. Diana, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for your great insights, and all the best going forward.
Thank you so much, Jaco. I appreciate your time.